What's again, Matimore? Welcome to my channel. My name is Totty.O. I am so glad that you joined me today. It's gonna be a loaded video. Stay tuned.
Bowling hat. When I was 16 years old, my first cap to play for the national team.
Well, September, it was a month for sports. I mean, we saw all kinds of different sports. So we saw some swimming, we saw Bano. You remember that game we used to play when you were small? And cycling, soccer, rugby, rope jumping, you name it. Let's take a look of some of our participants this September. Wow, to all my participants, I sincerely thank you for participating and sending your videos to me so we can put it on this channel. And if you enjoyed the recap for this September, make sure to go back and check the full clips for all of the participants. Everybody put in their clip and it's about a minute or 2 minutes long. But when I do the recap, I just give you a small part of it. Anyway, like, did you see the guy who was playing soccer? Woo! Those are some pretty cool soccer skills. Yani mimi siezi pepeta hivo. Like, he was just pepetering the ball as if it's a part of his body. Huh? PE7, I am so proud of you and I know you're going places too. Talking about soccer, we all came to love soccer when we were playing, when we were growing up, but there's this one family that kind of stuck out, you know, the Oliech family. All the brothers playing soccer, bringing so much fun and happiness and joy into our homes. Actually, one time we were watching TV And I asked my dad, this was actually Kofi Olomide playing, and I asked my dad, who is that? He said, this is your uncle. I was like, what? Kofi? He's like, yeah, Kofi is your uncle. He's from Seme. I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, but I was such a small, naive girl. I actually believed, he was my uncle. So when Oliech was playing, when Oliech was, becoming really, really famous, I asked my dad, oh wow, who's playing? And he was like, oh, Oliech is playing, your cousin. I was like, yeah, right, my cousin. Why haven't I ever saw them? But unfortunately, when my dad passed away, that's when I actually came to meet them, and they came to my dad's funeral. And from there on, we became friends, and yeah. So we actually really related. I didn't know that. I just thought my dad was just, the same way he said about Kofi Olomide coming from Seme. Anyways, so unfortunately, 2020 just came with a lot of, 2020 manenos. Mara COVID, Mara lockdown, Mara quarantine. Unfortunately, we lost Kevin Opiyo Oliech. He was playing number 23. What can I say? Kevin was charming, full of life, young, energetic. I mean, 33, like me, 33 years old. Like, he was just gone too soon. Kevin, we didn't have much time to really know each other the way I know your other brother Ken. But here is a tribute to you, and for all those people who enjoyed watching soccer and number 23, you are rooting for him all the time. Let's watch some of those clips.
name is Kevin Oliech. I'm a football player, play in Kenya. I love playing football, and football is my life. The reason why I support Raila, because he's got football in heart. When I was 16 years old, my first cup to play for the national team, I get a chance to meet him, and he encouraged me and tell me, young boy, I like to see you play to the fullest. I mean, like to see you to achieve your goals, and of which I believe I've achieved my goals because I played overseas. From the support that he gave me, he didn't give me like tons of money and whatnot, but the encouragement that he showed me and then spoke to me as a leader. And that's why I think he's a leader who can make change.
Wow, Yannick Evo, you just went too soon. But I'm happy that you were able to accomplish your dream. Your dream was to play even outside of Kenya. And being, when you're 16 years old, when Raila told you, one day you're going to be big, you are big. You're a pretty big deal. It's sad that we lost you too soon. Speaking of sports and young kids, I want you guys to watch the next clip. This is one of my friends. His son is playing rugby, or they call it here football in the United States.
Play on the D-line, and my team is good. We're going undefeated, and we're going to Florida in December. But we need your help to get there. Please donate whatever you can so we can go to Florida. Thank you.
As you guys can see, sports at a really young age can really mold a young man to becoming, great things in life. So just because of you, Isaiah, I'm going to be donating. I'll donate so you guys can actually go to Florida, and I hope I get to watch the game when you go to Florida. But other than that, I'm super proud of Ken Oliech, who started his own football foundation in Kenya. That's just him. Like when you succeed in life, right? When you play your sport and you become really good, you either start coaching or start giving back or start donating or start like helping other kids, grow up and come to the level that you even came to. So let's take a look at some of Ken Oliech's foundation. And I know right now there's a lot going on, so we were not able to get in touch with Ken, but very soon we're gonna do an interview with him. So you guys better keep subscribing and watching, because he's gonna be on this channel. Wow, that is just great work. Ken, thank you so much, because there's some people who can be successful and just decide to stay in their riches. It's people like you who give us hope, who keep encouraging the little ones to keep growing and fighting and being the best that they can be. Thank you again so much. I would also like to let you know, guys, of my big sister. Many of you know her as Coach Raquel. She is just amazing. She went to Nyabisawa Girls High School and she was playing field hockey. Home we call it hockey, but here they call it field hockey because there's field hockey and there's ice hockey. And while playing, even when she grew up, she even played for Intercapital in Kenya. That was like the national team in Kenya. And then when she came to the States, she kept playing hockey. And actually, if 2020 didn't come with COVID, she would have been the first Kenyan to play in the Olympics. I mean, field hockey Olympics. I mean, our flag would have been there, guys, but COVID. Talking about giving back, let's see what Coach Raquel has been able to do. She still plays hockey. She coaches even here in the United States, and she's playing for the national team and also giving back home in Kenya. She started her own organization. It's called Tunza Academy. You can go to Facebook and find it, and they're accepting donations. They are in rural Kisumu right now, Rata Seme. They started making a field hockey in Seme. They actually dug up the soil, and they made a foundation for the kids to start playing. Some of these kids, you have to remember, are coming from homes where they don't even sometimes have food, sometimes have shoes. She has been able to single-handedly get a whole lot of donations to donate not only to the girls who go and play and to the children who come to play, but also to their families and to the community as large. Let's check out some of these photos, and we're just grateful for you, Raquel, and for many people like you who decide to give back not only where they are in life, like in the United States, but also you give back to your community, where you came from. You never forget that. And it's because of you and people like you and Ken Oliech that some of our little ones will grow and sprout to be world leaders, like, oh my gosh, that guy, yeah, in the Olympics, just because of coaches and people like you who look back to them. So here, let's take a look at Coach Raquel.
But when you're beginning learning, you can read your watch on the stick. Those are the basics. See? Long arm out. Once nikisha win, unaleta hii naenda. Naona? Aya. Okay, like that. Inaitwa air dribble. It keeps your eye coordination on the ball all the time. Hata kianguka, pick up, fanya tu. When you're playing sports, you can't be shy. You can't be like this. Yeah. All right. Good.
Before, amazing work. Thank you so much. Well, now we had a whole lot of participants and two who are really at the top who had more than 1,000 views. So More Fire Mommy are the ones who are playing the skipping the rope, the cycling, and the soccer. They had 1,200 views. And Lamek, the one who was playing for Homeboys, who plays rugby, had 1,300 views. More Fire Mommy had 99 likes, and Lamek had 149 likes. So, as I said at the beginning of September, I am giving prizes to the person who has the most likes, because that is somebody voting for you, saying, I like your video, I'm voting for you. So, with no further ado, Lamek, you are the winner, and I thank you so much for joining, and I thank you for participating. You see, this was your first time participating and you won. So don't give up hope if you've been here for a while and you haven't won. I always find a way of giving a bonus here and there to other people. But I thank you so much for joining. And without further ado, let me go, because I know this has been a long video.